g'day everyone. Welcome to Long Live Rock with me, Lad from the Woods, where we bring old and new classic rock and roll to the old and the young, spreading the rock and roll gospel. Anyways, okay, well, I initially wasn't going to listen to this guy because I wasn't, sure when I first heard the few first chords, and then I decided to listen to it more, and I'm glad I did because I don't want to say this guy is on the level of Led Zeppelin. That would be wrong. But what I hear in his music would be almost if it was a modern day Led Zeppelin. Okay? Now, I'm not saying he's channeling it or whatever like people accuse Greta Van Fleet. But if you listen to the drummer, he's definitely got the big swing of John Bonham. But it's just the feel of the song and the big guitar and everything. I feel like there's a bit of Black Sabbath in it as well, and his own stuff and modern, but like not grunge modern where it's the droning, boring shit. No, this is good, really good, and we're going to investigate Shawn James even more. One of the reasons his name caught me is because there's a Shawn James he's a YouTuber, big one here in Ontario, and he does all his cabin building and everything. And he doesn't do it he has two YouTubes under Shawn James, and then he has one under his building a log cabin in the woods kind of deal. I can't think of the name of it right now. But anyways, so that's why it caught me. And then like I said, I'm going to listen to these chords and, oh, fuck, this is not bad. So I'll listen a little bit more. Well, okay, let's let it go longer. And that's what I did. Anyways, enough talk. Let's kick the jams out. And you're going to need to and want to turn this one up like the old Zeppelin. Now, remember I said that. I didn't say that he's copying Zeppelin. He's got a sound, I think, that if Zeppelin had released this song, like, a song like it, like today, written today, performed today, that same path. You guys get it anyways. Let's play the damn music.
Baby, I've been licking. You know that it's been so long. Out on these lonesome highways, the devil's daughters call, but I act like I ain't home. They're singing, we won't give up, we won't give up, we won't give up, we won't give up. Listen before I go. I've been around this block
I think you guys know what I mean now. There's like 3 different change ups in this song, and each one of them has that big chord sound of Zepp, early Zepp. And no, his voice actually sounds more like Robert Plant nowadays. But yeah, that's some drumming on that track. And anyway, we'll be definitely checking out more of this guy because he's damn good. And it's good to hear something that shakes the roof a little bit. That's actually good, not just some droning bullshit. But anyways, I gotta be careful with my air drum. I get so hard, but you don't drum that hard and for real. So I get really tired and blood one of these. But if I was actually on the kit, well, of course, it's different. You don't have the tiredness and everything. But yeah, a guy was saying the other day, I think yesterday, he said on one of the comments, he says, I'm the best air drummer on the YouTube. And I'm kind of like, oh shit, you know what he doesn't realize is that half of those tracks, I haven't practiced the drums or anything on them. So when I'm air drumming to it, I'm drumming to what I'm hearing and sometimes not exactly what the drummer's doing in the actual song. And of course, I mean, like this style here is Bonham. So I mean, that's not so bad, to do, obviously. But excuse me, I just lost my train of thought there. But so I get some things right, but obviously I can't be exact, and I'm not that drummer either. So even if I practice 1,000 times, sure, I could probably play it perfect. But I mean, it's not about that anyways. That's not what rock and roll's supposed to be. Like if go on tour, you'd hear a Who song on an album and then you'd hear it live, it'd be like almost 2 different songs, and that was the old days because they actually didn't, they weren't so, I don't know, syncopated like nowadays, meaning, they have to play these songs exactly what way the people hear it on the radio. It's not the way it used to be. So, I mean, if you heard I Can't Explain from The Who in 1960, whatever year it came out, 65, 66, okay, and then you heard it 10 years later, on the, was that the 75 tour? And I Can't Explain is played there. It's a Can't Explain, but it's played differently, but you still know that. Now, so what was I getting to? Oh yeah, so about my drumming. So thanks for the compliment there, mister, out there. I did send you a thumbs up thingamajiggy. But yeah, so don't pay too close attention to what I'm doing because I'm pretty not close on most of the songs. If I do an old Who song, well, I probably won't miss anything in my air drumming there because I know every Keith Moon lick in my head for like 50 years. It's ingrained and burnt in me. And Bonham, pretty much the same thing. 2 of my favorite drummers, obviously. So Ian Pace is another one. It's another favorite drummer. And there's Mitch Mitchell from Jimi Hendrix Experience. He was a wicked drummer. Ginger Baker, fuck, I can't. How could I forget Ginger Baker? Phil Rudd from AC/DC. Charlie Watts from formerly of the Rolling Stones. He's unfortunately passed away for you younger ones that don't know, or anybody else that doesn't. And actually, the drummer that's playing for them now, Steve Jordan, is one of my favorite drummers. Anyways, this is going to go over 10 minutes, which it just did. So let's flip that so I can keep doing videos. Anyway, I thank you for coming. Appreciate your comments. If you ever want to help out the channel or anything, because YouTube doesn't at this point, there's links down in the channel description for that kind of thing. And all my other links and stuff are at the cards at the end of this video. Okay, so everybody be good out there. And if you can't be good at being bad. And remember, long live rock. I think I finally got that one right. Yeah.